just taken another Black Lives Matter banner from over at this church.
You guys can go home.
America first from our leaders. And it's okay.
You are not led by a black robe preacher. You are led by a yellow robe preacher. And you cannot
No, don't cut it.
Would you like me to condemn?
White supremacists and right
Proud
militia.
Boys, stand back and stand by.
All right, Shalom. I started by giving all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai's elect. All right, so as you just seen in that clip, all right, the proud Edomites, all right, they call themselves the Proud Boys, but nothing but proud Edomites, all right. And the scripture tell you, this is how you know that these are Edomites, because the scripture tell you that he's a proud man, neither keepeth their home. All right, and this is Esau, right? He's proud, all right. And also in Obadiah tells you the pride of thine heart have deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rocks. All right, talking about you so-called Caucasians, all right. They going through the city protesting last night through I think they was in D.C. All right, and you know what I'm saying? They getting ready, all right, for this this civil war. And these seditions among men that's gonna get ready and take place. All right. So I'm gonna start in Ezekiel 21. I'm gonna read it verse 8. It say, again, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy and say, thus saith the Lord, say, a sword is sharpened, and also furbished. It is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? It contemneth the rod of my son as every tree. And he had given it to be furbished, that it may be handled. The sword is sharpened, and it is furbished to be given into the hand of the slayer. All right, and the slayer is Esau. All right, that's Psalm 17:3 when it says, arise, O Most High Yahweh, disappoint him, cast him down. Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. All right, Esau is the sword of the Most High. All right, That's why he's known as the slayer. All right. Verse 12, it say, cry and howl, son of man, for it shall be upon my people. It shall be upon all the princes of Israel. Terrors by reason of the sword shall be upon my people. Smite, therefore, upon thy thigh. All right. And the sword is basically a weapon of destruction. All right. It could be the modern day sword for the most part is a gun. All right. But, you know what I'm saying? It could also be, you know what I'm saying, a knife or just something to slay you. All right. To make a sore slaughter. All right. And Esau Edom, all right, goes back to the nation of Cain. All right. And Cain means weapon. All right. So Esau is a weapon of the Most High. All right. And he's getting ready to come down on you Jakes. All right. 2/3 of you Jakes. All right. That then went and marched down to Egypt for help. All right. Who trust in this setup. All right. Not returning to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right. This is Deuteronomy 28. I'm gonna start at 45. All right. Because when you go up to verse 15, it tells you all the the curses that will be on the Israelites if they did not listen and follow Yahweh Shem Yahushua's commandments. All right. And clearly we did not, because all of these things happened to us. All right. So I'm going to start at Deuteronomy 28 and 45. It say, moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou beest destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushua, thy power to keep his commandments and his statutes, which he commanded thee. All right. All right. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever. All right. Talking about these curses. All right. First fired, last hired, living in the slums. All right. Being the tail, while Esau was the head. All right. Just being on the bottom. All right. Verse 47, it say, because thou servest not the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushua, thy power with joyfulness and with gladness of heart, for the abundance of all things. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Most High Yahweh shall send against thee, in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things. He shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. All right, and Esau did this. All right. He destroyed us as a nation, all right, to the point now where, you know what I'm saying, you can't even make it in this society unless you know what I'm saying, you play by his rules to a certain degree, all right. And the only people, you know what I'm saying, who know this in a sighing and crying for the wickedness that's pushed in this place is the elect, all right. 2/3 of our people are just fine and dandy with shit being how it is, all right. This is Deuteronomy 28 and 49. It say, the Most High Yahweh shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. It's talking about Esau. Esau's signet is the eagle. All right, that's what he's a symbol of the eagle. All right, verse 50: a nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of old, nor show favor to the young. All right, and Esau don't give a damn how old or how young a Jake is. He doesn't give a shit too much about the genders, even though he uplifts the woman over the man. Nevertheless, it's all in efforts to destroy us as a nation. All right. Let me see. Yeah, and it says, and he shall eat thy fruit of thy cattle and the fruit of thy hand and the fruit of thy land until thou be destroyed, which also shall not leave thee either corn, wine, or oil, or thy increase of thy kind, or flocks of thy sheep until he had destroyed it. So it's basically saying how Esau is gonna take all of the substance from Jake, all right, and leave, you know what I'm saying, Jake with the shit, all right. He's gonna take all of the meat, all right, and leave you basically with the shit, all right, not nothing worth nothing, all right, because the scripture tell you that the thief coming but to steal, kill, and destroy, all right, and Esau is a thief, all right. How did he get this land, all right, through rape, rob, murder, all right, rape, rob, murdering, the same way he took over all the other places in which he's ruling, because the scriptures tell you in Job 9 and 24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, all right. The wicked is Esau. That's Malachi 1 and 4, all right. So this devil is in rulership right now, all right. Let me see. Let me go to Obadiah. All right, this is Obadiah Starting at verse 1, it say, the vision of Obadiah, thus saith the Lord power concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Most High Yahweh Shemel Shai. An ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised. All right, so Esau, out of all the heathen nations, you know what I'm saying, he's the most despised. All right, they hate this devil. All right, everywhere he goes, he's hated. All right, verse 3, it say, the pride of thine heart have deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? All right, and that's, you know what I'm saying, pretty much how them Proud Boys is carrying themselves. All right, they know they got DJ Trump behind them, all right, and they ready to go to war for that nigga, all right? They ready to fight to keep, you know what I'm saying, America great, as they would say, all right? Verse 4, it says, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down from thence, saith the Most High Yahweh. All right, so that's another signal to let you know that Esau is that eagle, all right, that nation from that came from afar, all right, the Edomites. They're not white people, they're red people. All right. They say, if thieves came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough? If grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some gleaning grapes? Would they not leave some grapes? All right. Because Esau is a thief. All right. He takes everything. He doesn't leave you anything. All right. He's going to steal everything. All right. Verse 6, it say, how are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. All right, so it's no understanding in Esau. It's no talking. It's no negotiating. It's no collective bargaining with this goddamn devil. All right. The scripture tell you, I think it's Proverbs 4:16, they sleep not lest they cause some to fall. All right, these niggas, you know what I'm saying, sit up all day plotting and scheming on how to, you know what I'm saying, do wickedness, all right? Verse 8, it says, shall I not in that day, saith the Most High Yahweh, even destroy the wise men out of Edom, and understanding out of the mount of Esau, all right? Verse 9, and thy mighty men, O Timon, shall be dismayed, to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. All right, so no matter what these E's do, at the end of the day, their judgment is to be cut off by slaughter. All right, that's also in Isaiah 14:21 when they say, prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their forefathers. All right, talking about the Edomites. All right, prepare slaughter for Edom. All right, and it's just telling you, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna all be cut off by slaughter. But in the world we in today, before that happens, Yahweh Shemel Shai is gonna let Esau, you know what I'm saying, take out a good amount of you Jakes, all right? 2/3 of you Jakes are numbered to the sword, all right? And Esau is the sword, all right? That was his blessing from Isaac, all right? He told him by the fatness of the earth, he's gonna live pretty much in by thy sword shall he live. So Esau is gonna live by the sword and die by the sword, all right? But 2/3 of our people gonna get caught up with this nigga, all right? They're gonna die the death of a heathen, all right? Verse 10. It say, for the violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. All right, so, you know what I'm saying? This is letting you know that the Edomites are still on earth right now, because this prophecy is not taking place. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can tell you when, where, and when it happened. So that means it hasn't happened yet. So, you know what I'm saying? These Proud Boys need to just, you know what I'm saying, keep doing what they're doing, even though Yahweh Shemel Shai is making them do it. Continue to be proud. And, you know what I'm saying? Continue to, you know what I'm saying, show your horns. All right. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the lesson. All right, I ain't gonna extend it out too much longer. We seen it for what it was. All right. Esau's getting ready to come down with great wrath. All right, as it says in Revelations 12:12. Let me read that. I'm going to close out with that. Revelations chapter 12 and verse 12. All right, it says, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time. All right, and that's why E, all right, is fast tracks in his maxi. All right, and he's ultimately pushing toward the mark of the beast, which is the RFID microchip, all right? But all of this shit got to take place first. All right, the sedition among men, the martial law, the invading one another, spoiling each other with the sword, all that got to go down first, all right, before, all right, the great and terrible day of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right, so I'm going to close out with that. Give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom.